What about rejecting other people? What if someone that wants your number, someone finds you cute, they want to go out with you? How easy is it for you to say no? How do you say no without ruining your relationships? A lot of times we just say yes to them because we're nice. Things that are not good for you, you're gonna have resentment because you're gonna start wasting times. It's never something you want in the first place. Eventually, you have to say no. What if there's a third way? What if you can say no to other people without ruining the relationship? And further yet, make the other person a fan of you. There are 3 ways to do it. The first way is to be direct but nice. You have to be very direct, but also you gotta be kind, because when rejection happens, it already hurts. So there was this story. I was back in Indiana. There was this person, she ran a job bank. She has connection with a lot of local companies that they have jobs. So she runs this job bank and people would apply for those jobs. But this person was pretty rude. She rejected a lot of people, and she took pleasure in telling people why they're stupid, why their request shouldn't even be made. Who do you think you are? How can you apply for this job? You're not even qualified. And then there's one day someone published her email to the public, and people start getting really mad. People are like, why can't you say no? Just say no. Why do you have to give people lessons? Why do you have to mock people? People became so angry, she became widely mobbed. She had to shut down the job bank. The year before, she was elected as the communicator of the year in her local city. She had to give back that award. When you say no to people, say no, be firm, but also be kind. So don't beat around the bush. The second way to say no to people is to show people alternatives. I might not be your solution. I take my time to learn what you want. I figure out maybe there's some other way to. So there was once in my 100 days of rejection, before boarding a plane, I went and talked to the flight attendant. I said, can I give your safety announcement instead of you? And he was like, nope, sorry, I can't do it. Federal aviation law requires that you will sit in the seat when I give the safety announcement. So you cannot be the one giving it. Then he was like, hey, how about this? I can't let you do this. What if I can invite you to give a speech? You can say whatever you want to the customers after I give my safety announcement. So I went to the front of the plane. I told everyone, hey, I love Southwest. They let me say hi to you. They're always on time. They're always good to customers. And I used to be a big fan. Let's give a round of applause to Southwest. People are like, yay. He said no to me, but I really appreciate that flight attendant because he gave me an alternative. The third way of saying no to people, and how do you make them a fan of you when you say no? This is where you can give them some gifts. One day I was in Costco. I asked the manager, can I use a loudspeaker to speak to all the customers at Costco? And he was like, no, sorry, can't let you do this. I'm a good member, and I want to tell everyone here at Costco how much I love Costco. That's a good reason, right? And he was like, I'm really sorry, I can't say yes to you. I can't let you use our intercom, but I would really appreciate you as a great member. What if I buy you dinner, you and your family dinner? How about you go to our restaurant, you get whatever you want. So we walked out of Costco that day with a full stomach of pizza and a hot dog. I was already a fan of Costco, and I was a way bigger fan after that. Next time when you say no to someone, give them something. Can be the start of a great relationship.